Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Om
Namo
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayanam
Narayanam
Namaskritya
Namaskritya
Tam Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva
Chaiva
Narottamam
Narottamam
Devim Saraswati Vyasam
Devim Saraswati
Saraswati
Vyasam
Vyasam
Tato Jayam Udirayat
Tato
Tato
Jayam
Jayam
Jayam Udirayat
Udiyayat
Astaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nastapayeshu
Prayeshu
Abhadreshu
Abhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam
Nityam Bhagavata
Bhagavata
Sevayam
Sevayam
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhagavati
Bhagavati
Uttama Sloke
Tamashloke
Bhaktiri Bhavati Nayistike
Bhaktiri
Bhakti
Bhavati
Bhavati
Naistiki
Naistiki
Ishvara Parama Krishna
Ishvara
Ishvara
Parama
Parama
Krishna
Krishna
Satchidananda Vigraha
Chidananda
Satchidananda
Nanda
Vigraha
Vigraha
Nadir Adir Govinda
Adir
Anadir Adir
Radhe Govinda
Govinda
Sarvakarana Karanam
Sarvaka
Sarva
Karana
Karana
Karanam
Karanam
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishna
Krishnaya
Krishnaya
Vasudevaya
Vasudevaya
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Eva
Devaki Nandanaya
Danaya
Cha
Cha
Nandagopakumaraya
Nandagopa
Gopakumaraya
Kumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha
Govinda
Govindaya
Vindaya
Namo
Namo
Namaha
Namaha
Pararavinde Napadaravindam
Kararavinde
Vinde Napadaravinda
Napadaravintam
Mukaravinde Viniveshayantam
Mukaravinde
Karavinde
Viniveshayantam
Vishnayantam
Vatasya Patra Tapute Shayanam
Vatasya
Vatasya
Patra
Patra
Shapute
Tapute
Shayanam
Shayanam
Balam Mukundam Manasa Smarami
Balam
Balam
Mukundam
Mukundam
Rami
Manasa
Manasa
Smarami.
Smarami.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
So actually, yesterday mistaken I called you Vimal Prabhuji. Sorry. Okay. And also, Leena Mataji, we recorded the class yesterday. We will let you know once we upload location, etc. You should. It is better if you hear by the next Friday. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu. Thank
Yeah. So I think it's a lot of useful information. It's better to go by sequence by sequence. So we spoke about introduction to Bhagavad Gita, etc.
you.
So
Okay.
yeah, so I'm going to do that going forward, so that at least listen to the class. Okay, you should
Mm.
listen. Okay,
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank
definitely,
you.
definitely. Okay.
Yesterday J Prabhu was not able to record or what?
No, I didn't know that the recording was needed, so I didn't carry my laptop, Prabhuji.
No, but I can. I have a laptop at home, right? I can record.
No,
Record
it
it on
looks
the
like
laptop, right?
your profile is not set up yet, Prabhuji. That's the problem.
Okay.
No,
No,
that's
I'm
fine.
using.
To record it on the Zoom, right? On the Zoom, on the cloud.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
done. I mean, it's on the personal PC of Prabhu.
Oh,
The
you did not
Prabhuji
record on the
has.
cloud, Prabhu?
See, it's my personal PC. There's an option for me to either record on my local or on the cloud.
Yeah.
Jacob said if I do on the cloud, that becomes some problem or something. I don't know.
No problem, Prabhu. That was very easy. With that only I was able to do all the post the recording right on the YouTube.
But how do I log in and download it, Prabhuji?
No, Prabhu, you did not know. You should have asked me. We should always record on cloud, never on the PCs.
But
Never
how
ever.
do I do? Like, do I need to log into Zoom and then download it from
Yeah,
there?
I would have guided you how to
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to
Okay.
check with you, but I'm not sure like you were going to be available. So
No
That's
problem.
okay. Whatever
it's okay.
happened this class, but next class onwards I'll do on the cloud.
Always
Okay.
on the cloud.
Then show him the process. He will upload. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, this one I will personal computer. That's okay. I will say we'll coordinate Jay Prabhu how to upload. Okay, that one.
No, Prabhuji, next time onwards, I'll carry my laptop. I'll do the recording. Don't worry, Prabhuji.
No, why? Once I do on the cloud, what's the problem? Why have to carry? I am at home and my computer is there, right?
No,
that-
what I'm saying is you're going to still do that, but I'll start the recording. So it'll
Okay.
go to YouTube directly.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. Whatever is convenient. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
No
Okay.
problem.
Thank you so much, Bimal Proji, all your. Thank you. So we completed 16th shloka, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Jayapal, can you read the translation of 16, please?
Sure, Prabhuji. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 5th canto, chapter 6, sloka number 16. Translation by Swami Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki jai. Sukadeva Goswami continued, Lord Rishabhadeva is the master of all Vedic knowledge, human beings, demigods, cows, and brahmanas. I have already explained his pure transcendental activities, which will vanquish the sinful activities of all living entities. This narration of Lord Rishabhadeva's pastimes is the reservoir of all auspicious things. Whoever attentively hears or speaks of them, following in the footsteps of the acharyas, will certainly attain unalloyed devotion service at the lotus feet of Lord Vasudeva, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, in this part of the sloka's translation, so we're almost concluding on the Lord Rishabhadeva's activities. So, Sukadeva Goswami was actually continuing and confirming that the Lord Rishabhadeva, who's the incarnation of the Lord Vasudeva himself, he is actually the master of all the Vedic knowledge, and human beings, demigods like cows, and in also brahmanas. So he was explaining in this what is actually the pure transcendental activities that actually even hearing about them will vanquish all the sinful activities of the living entities. So following, whoever follows the footsteps of the acharyas and listen to or hear about the stories of the Rishabhadeva's activities will also attain the unalloyed devotional service at the lotus feet of the Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Right. That's what we're discussing, right? Hearing about Krishna Katha through the lotus mouth of devotees. So we also read yesterday also the Bhagavad Gita, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam has we heard from the devotees of the Lord, right?
Yes.
Not from the mundane people, business people.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Very, very important. Okay, so nice. Yes, look at that. Just reading about Dhruva Maharaj, reading about Prahlad Charitra, reading about Ajarmila's story, reading about our Kapila Muni instructions. All these will purify our heart, our consciousness. Our consciousness gets elevated just by hearing about them. Look at this. Why hearing is one of the main activity in the Kali Yuga, Shravanam and Kirtanam, hearing and glorification. These two are essential processes in Kali Yuga, right? Why is hearing is important? Anybody in the call would like to say why hearing?
Shrunotam Krishnam Adi Panta is what, right? Shrunotam.
Shrunotam Sakata Krishna, Punya Shravana Kirtanam, Hrudayantasyo hi abhadrani, vidinotya strutsutam. Because, for example, in the nature, in everywhere in this creation, Sound is the vibration, is the one which is very powerful. Correct? For example, somebody is sleeping. Okay. And assume, Vimal Prabhu went marriage, right? I'm sure he's eating nice prasadam, baigan bharta, this bharta, everything. He's a क्या बोलता दामाद के घर गए ना, he has a lot of demand also. He must be getting a lot of good prasadam. Assume that Vimal Prabhu is sleeping and इसके नाक nose के पास, if you take nice baigan bharta, show the smell, assume that he's sleeping, he cannot get up, right? Can he get up by looking at the smell? No.
No.
But if somebody calls Bimal, get up, bole to, he immediately gets up, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
That means the sound is the powerful entity that would changes our consciousness. With sound, we can create so many things. That is the power of sound in Kali Yuga, right? That's why when you hear Krishna Katha, that's a sound vibration. That vibration goes through our ear to and touches the heart. Right? It goes through ear and touches the heart. And heart has lot of contaminations. So that heart gets cleansed by sound vibration. You got the point, right? That's why hearing is very, very essential in Kali Yuga. Got the point here, everyone?
Yeah,
Yes,
bro.
Prabhu.
That is
Yes,
the
yes,
power of
Prabhuji.
sound. That's the power of sound. Assume just somebody, I gave example, somebody sleeping, you can show smell, you cannot get up. Or you can dance, go in front of silence dance, you cannot get up. But if you say Bimal, immediately gets up. That means sound is so powerful entity in Kali Yuga. And it has a lot of power to change the heart of the entities, living entities. That's why Krishna Katha should be heard regularly. Nityam Bhagavata.
Bhagavata Sevayam. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that's how it is. Okay.
I think
Yeah.
the purport is very clear, right, Prabhuji? These instructions
Right.
he is giving. One
Well,
should read, speak,
yeah.
and hear Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam
Absolutely.
persistently, daily.
Perfect.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam.
That's why I said I changed my format here, that I make sure everyone reads and talks also. The talking means you think about Krishna.
Speak
Right?
about it. Yep.
Exactly. Then that comes from the heart. You cannot speak anything nonsense, right? Then you think
Mhm.
what I should talk, what I read. So you're thinking, see, look at the power of that. Read and explain. Then you explain means you don't explain garbage. I had to explain what I read. I had to summarize. I mean, then you think about Krishna. That is what Krishna wanted. Think about me all the time. That's the purpose of our format of reading Bhagavatam. Make everyone read and say whatever, doesn't matter. That's the power of reading. I can give class for every day 40 minutes. So you all listen and somebody go to sleep, somebody puts in the snooze. No, we all have to read, explain, so that doesn't matter. We are not Paramahamsas. We are all learning together. That's the process of reading Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Okay.
And also, right, Prabhu, the Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna himself says, right, chapter 2, that devotional service, the second verse, that you should hear about me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And Prabhu, I read lately that when the soul leaves the body, the last senses is there, and the hearing is the last senses that leaves the body.
Look at that. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hearing or mind is the last part of the body which leaves.
I read that lately. They said the
That's
hearing.
okay. We don't have to debate. But
I heard-
Hearing Hare Krishna, hearing Vimal Prabhuji. That's why you see the sometime devotee says Hare Krishna to the ear of the devotee who is leaving the
Correct.
body.
But when you hear, it goes to the mind, correct? So
yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, they're talking about here. Yeah, anyway, to go to subtle body, that's fine. But what they're saying is sound is so prominent.
no problem.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Even
Absolutely.
Govardhan Prabhuji, if we remember that Mother Rukmini never saw Krishna, just she heard.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
she heard about the Krishna's glory and attracted. She decided Krishna, I want to Krishna as my husband.
Absolutely.
Just hearing.
Absolutely.
Even we attract Govardhan Prabhuji day-to-day life. We attract to people. Why? Once you heard, then you attract.
Right. Right. That's called Shabda Praman.
Yeah.
See, there are three ways knowledge: Shabda Praman, Pratyaksha Praman, Anuman Praman. Three types of pramans. So the prominent is Shabda Praman. Because Shabda Praman means by hearing we can change. But in Kali Yuga, people say seeing is believing, which is lower consciousness. No. Okay, now you want to see Krishna, until you see Krishna, you cannot chant. That's a slower consciousness. But hearing Shabda Praman, by hearing the Acharyas, by hearing Shabda, we can change our consciousness. That is a higher consciousness. But in Kali Yuga, people say, oh, seeing is believing, I don't trust until I see it. Then you have to waste your lives. You cannot see Krishna, then you start chanting. So, Shabda Praman, Anumana Praman, I want to experiment and Anumana means I want to experiment and believe. Then our life is not enough to experiment Krishna is there or not. But by Shabda Praman, by Acharya's words, we can trust, we can Shabda Praman, then we can experience Krishna conscious Krishna. That's powerful. Shabda is.
Yeah, Prabhu, just a quick follow-up question on that. So if you go to Bhagavad Gita verse 8.6 and 8.5, right?
Mhm.
Whoever thinks of me and leaves the body, he attains that nature. Correct, he says, right? Right. So here, just to compare hearing and thinking,
Mhm.
right? Eventually, in 8.5 he says, whoever thinks of me will come to me, right? So if I now correlate this hearing and thinking, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Eventually, thinking overrides everything, correct?
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
thinking will not happen until you don't hear it.
Sorry, Prabhu?
You cannot thinking if you don't hear. You heard, then you can think only.
We don't have to debate too much on this one.
Yeah.
We're talking about hearing. We'll stop there. Okay. We'll go to the next shloka.
Even
Right.
Govardhan Puri, just add point day-to-day life. So you are seeing is believing, right?
Right.
अगर कोई सपोज मोदी किसी के सामने से निकलता है प्राइम मिनिस्टर, अगर
Mhm.
किसी ने कभी सुना ही नहीं है, did he give the value?
Right.
No, he just crossed in like a normal person. He doesn't even know. But once he heard and then see, then he give the value.
Right. 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 Okay. Let's see who can read today. Let me see who did not get a chance for reading long time. Mishra Mataji, want to read the shloka?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Okay, Prabhuji.
Pay attention, slow and steady.
Sure, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
Mamev kavaya
Yes.
Yashyam eva
kavaya
kavaya
atman maviritam vividva vrijjan sansara
atmanam aviratam vividha vrijina samsara
paritapo patyapya manam suvanam नाप्ययन्त tasyeva
paritapopatapyamanam anusavanam
Napayantastayaiva.
snapayantastayaiva
paraya nivritya apavargamatyam tikam paramapurusharthamapi
paraya nirvritya hi apavargam
Itikam
atyantikam
paramapurusharthamapi.
parama pushartam api
Svayamasaaditam no evadriyantre
Vayam
Vayam
asaditam
saditam
no
no
evadriyante.
evadriyante
bhagavadi yatnavainev parisamat samaptasara varadhah
Bhagavadyayanaiva
Bhagavadiyatvinaiva
parisamaptataha.
sarvartaha.
Actually, you're all Hindi speaking people. There is also Hindi script on the top. If you're not comfortable in English, you can Hindi. I can read nicely the Hindi. Okay, you can read from Hindi also. Okay. Yeah.
Easily. Synonyms. Yes. Yasyam Iva, in which Krishna consciousness or the nectar of the devotional service.
Yes.
Yam
yeah.
eva,
Yam,
in which
in
Krishna
which
consciousness or the
Krishna
nectar of devotional
consciousness
service.
or
Nectar
the
of
nectar of
devotional
devotional service.
Kavya, the advancement of learned scholars in philosophers or philosophers in spiritual life.
Kavaya.
Kavayaha, the
Kavayaha,
advancement of learned scholars or philosophers in spiritual
advancement of
life.
learned scholars or philosophers in spiritual life.
Atmanam, the self.
Atmanam.
Atmanam, the self.
Aviratam, constantly.
Aviratam, constantly.
Vividha, various.
Vividha,
Various.
Vrijna, full of sins.
Vijina, full of sins.
Samsara, in material existence.
Samsara,
in
in material
existence.
existence.
Paritapa, from miserable condition.
Paritapa, from miserable
conditions.
conditions.
Upatapyamanam, suffering.
Upatapyamanam,
Suffering.
Anusavanam, without stopping.
Anusavanam, without stopping.
Sanapayantaha, bathing.
Snapayantaha, bathing.
Taya, by that.
By that.
Eva, certainly.
Certainly.
Paraya, great.
Great.
Nirvartaya, with happiness.
Nirvartaya, with happiness.
He, certainly.
Certainly.
Apavargam, liberation.
Pavargam, liberation.
Atyantikam, uninterrupted.
Atyantikam, uninterrupted.
Param Purusha Artham, the best of all human achievements.
Parama
Purushartham,
Purushartham,
the best of all human
the best of
achievements.
all human achievements.
Api, although.
Api, although.
Swayam, itself.
Swayam itself.
Asaditam, obtained.
Asaditam, obtained.
No, not.
Not.
Eva, certainly.
Certainly.
Adriyante, endeavor to achieve.
Adriyante, endeavor to achieve.
Bhagavadiyanam Eva, because of a relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Bhagavadiyatena eva, because of a relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Pari samaptah sarva arthah, those who have ended all kinds of material desires.
Parisamapta sarva arthaha, those who have ended all kinds of material desires.
Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Devotees always bathe themselves in devotional service.
Devotees always bathe
themselves in
devotional service.
In order to be relieved from the various contributions of material existence.
In order to be relieved from the various tribulations of material existence.
By doing this, the devotees enjoy supreme bliss.
By doing this, devotees enjoy supreme bliss.
And liberation personified comes to serve them.
And
liberation
personified
personified comes to serve them.
Nonetheless, they do not accept that service.
Nonetheless, do not
They do not
service,
accept that service,
Even if it is offered by the Supreme Personality of God Himself.
even if it is offered by the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself.
For the devotees, liberation, mukti, is very unimportant because
For the devotees,
liberation
liberation
is very unimportant
is
because
very unimportant because
having attained the Lord's transcendental loving service,
having attained the Lord's
loving
transcendental loving service,
they have attained everything desirable
they have attained
everything
everything
desirable.
desirable
and have transcended all material desires.
and
Transcended
have
all
transcended
material
all
desires.
material desires.
Wow, such a beautiful look at that. For the attained Lord's transcendental loving service is important, right? It doesn't. We don't care where He puts us. Swargeshu, apavargeshu, tulyanu darshan. Narakeshu, swargeshu, doesn't matter. You put me in Naraka also is fine, but I want your service. That is the main goal. Bhukti Mukti are doorkeepers for devotees. As Viktivinoda Thakur says, Bhukti Mukti doorkeepers. We don't care for them. We only care for the service to the Supreme Lord. Oh, such a beautiful concept, right? I want to go back to Godhead. I want to go back to Godhead. That is also sense gratification. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much. Nice. Let me see. I'm just looking now. Wouldn't get a chance to read. Jagadishima, if you are available, please let me know. Okay. Mr. Bala Prabhuji, want to read? Okay. Ravi Prabhuji, you want to read?
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Yeah.
Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Devotional service unto the Lord is the highest attainment for anyone desiring liberation from the tribulations of material existence. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 6.22, Yam labdva chaparam labham manyate nadikam tataha. Gaining this, one thinks there is no greater gain. When one attains the service of the Lord, which is non-different from the Lord, one does not desire anything material. Mukti means relief from material existence. Belva Mangala Thakura says, Muktihi mukti tang jalihi sevate asman. For a devotee, mukti is not a very great achievement. Mukti means being situated in one's constitutional position. The constitutional position of every living being is that of the Lord's servant. Therefore, when a living entity is engaged in the Lord's loving service, he has already attained mukti. Consequently, a devotee does not aspire for mukti even if it is offered by the Supreme Lord Himself.
Yes, such a beautiful, beautiful.
So Srila Prabhupada mentions here in this purport that devotional service to the Lord is the highest attainment for anyone desiring liberation from the tribulations of material existence. So only through devotional service, and automatically, it's basically a byproduct actually. You don't have to focus on liberation specifically. Once you do devotional service, liberation comes automatically. So, and also it is stated in Bhagavad Gita, gaining this, one thinks there is no greater gain. So once a devotee understands the importance of devotional service, there is nothing greater than that. So it says that, right, there is this is the highest test. So all other tests are lower than this. So when one attains the service of the Lord, which is non-different from the Lord, one does not desire anything material. So once you have once you got the higher taste, you will not look for any lower taste. And service of the Lord is the highest devotional service one can do. So mukti means relief from material existence. So a lot of people get bewildered with the material existence, and they think that we have to get mukti from it. But also Bilva Mangala Thakura says that mukti is not very a great achievement. Mukti means being situated in one's constitutional position. And the constitutional position of every living entity being is that of the Lord's servant. So when we are doing service to the Lord, we are already in the constitutional position. And so consequently, a devotee does not aspire for mukti, even if it is offered by Supreme Lord himself. So what we have to aspire is devotional service and not just the mukti itself. Hare Krishna.
Nicely explained. Very well explained. Absolutely. So all remember, mukti means what? Situating in a one's constitutional position is. That's why Rupa Goswami says, right? Karmana manasa gira jivan muktasya uchyate. Karmana by action, manasa by mind, gira by words. BMW and Krishna, we are already liberated. Doesn't matter I'm in the Kali Yuga and Dwapara Yuga, or I'm in Svarga, Apavarga, or in the spiritual world. Because I'm serving Krishna wherever I'm there. I means I am in my constitutional position. That is the liberation. Got the point, right? Liberation doesn't mean I want to go to spiritual world and do no work, nothing. No. It means you will be in your constitutional position. That is our target. Situation in the means serving the Supreme Lord. We have to start from here, morning to evening, whatever way we can remember Krishna, do activities for Krishna. Yeah? So beautiful, so beautiful. Now this remember this shloka, this line. Mukti means relief from material existence. As Bilvamangal Thakura says, mukti means being situated in one's constitutional position. That one line, you print it and put on your desk. Mukti means what? Being situated in one's constitutional position. What is the constitutional position? Being the servant of the Lord, as Ravi Prabhu nicely explained. Mukti means that's so beautiful. Okay. Any questions, dear devotees? Anybody would like to add any points here?
Even Hare Krishna Prabhu, like I remember that the Prabhupada, during the Prabhupada time, some devotee, I think Western devotee, asking Prabhu when we will get liberation. Then Prabhupada told, you already liberated souls because you are fully engaged in the devotional service. So you already liberated. You not to worry about the liberation after when you will get. But you will not realize now, but you already liberated.
Absolutely. Okay, devotees, that much time we have. I'll just go to round table quickly. Give a chance to everyone to speak. Okay. Let me, Leena Mataji, for that any point, Mataji, here?
No, Prabhu, everything is clearly said. It's very educational and knowledgeable wisdom. Thank you so much. I have nothing to say.
Okay. Manu Prabhuji, you want to add any points here?
Same, Prabhuji. I think we just have to be in our devotional service to the Lord, nothing else.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Bala Prabhuji?
Yeah,
I
Hare
called
Krishna.
earlier. You didn't respond. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, basically, as it's explained in the purport here, once you are fully engaged in the total devotional service, loving devotional service, then there's nothing else that's needed. That itself is it provides you closeness with the Lord. So you don't need the mukti or anything else. That's what I understand.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Meera Mataji?
Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, it is very clear, Prabhu, that, our constitutional position is to serve, and, if you're already in the loving service of the Lord, then you have already achieved mukti.
Right. Okay. Let me see. I'm seeing only 10 people right on the call. Sometimes my phone doesn't refresh. Mr. Mataji read, Ravi Prabhu already spoke. Yavrisham already spoke. Manu Prabhu, Reena Singh. Okay, anybody wants to add any points? Sorry, Bhimal Prabhu, how can I forget Paramhamsas? Yeah.
No, Prabhu, same thing. All as you said, mukti is basically just doing the devotional service and nothing else. And that is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Other, I want to go back to God. I want to go back. Don't. How should I serve Krishna? That is our intention. Krishna decides where we are supposed to go. That's not our job. Okay. So absolutely. So nice, dear devotees. Now I really enjoy all your company. I touch all your lotus feet and take dust from your lotus feet is put on my head. I can proceed in bhakti. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Prabhu,
Hare Krishna,
thank
Prabhu.
And Gautam Prabhuji, like do I have to see the fast already started by 5:35. If someone wants to break, they can break.
5:30
Up to what time, Prabhuji?
5:35 to 10:30.
Okay.
5:30 to 10:30. Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Prabhu, just stay on it.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
Prabhu,
Prabhuji.
stay.
Yeah,
Just
Hare
stop.
Krishna.
So, Govardhan Prabhuji, can you also stay, Prabhuji? We'll just